Let's get this party started. Throughout history, there has been one question that has been asked but never answered. What is the best potato chip? The ancient Greece thought it was dill pickles. The Egyptians thought it was ripple cut. The dinosaurs thought it was all dressed, and even God himself thought it was Cool Ranch Doritos. But I believe I've solved the enigma to the potato chip code. And welcome to my TED Talk. Now, the best potato chip ever created by man is a hidden Canadian gem. And no, I'm not talking about the bare naked ladies. What I'm talking about is Hostess Hickory Sticks, the holy grail of potato chips. Now, Hostess was once the leading brand of potato chips in Canada. It started its business in 1935 when a young Edward Snyder started cooking kettle-cooked potato chips in his mother's kitchen in Breslau, Ontario. His business didn't take off until the 50s when snacks became more readily available in convenience stores and grocery stores. In 1955, he sold his company E.W. Vanstone, who later sold that to General Foods in 1959. From then on, Hostess became a household name, #1 potato chip all across Canada. There were 3 original flavors: regular, salt and vinegar, and barbecue. In the mid-70s, Hostess decided to expand its lineup by introducing 3 new flavors: cherry, grape, and orange. Of course, they failed dismally, because what kind of sadist would ever want to put grape or cherry flavored potato chips into their body? I like to think that Hostess still makes these flavors in secret with the United States government and using them to torture prisoners at Guantanamo Bay. But I don't even think they deserve that much torture. But shortly after the 3 chip flavors of the apocalypse were taken off the shelf, Hostess decided to expand their horizons once again by adding 4 new flavors: sour cream and onion, dill pickle, ketchup, and of course, the good old-fashioned Hickory Sticks. By the end of the 80s, 2 things had happened. Disco was finally pronounced dead, and Hostess merged with an American company that's now known as Frito-Lay's. Their partnership with Frito-Lay's now allowed Canadians to be access to famous brands such as Doritos, Ruffles, and Tostitos. At a dark time for the Hostess chip company. They had plateaued by 1996 and were decidedly rebranded as Lay's Potato Chips. But Lay's was already being sold in Canada by a third party. This resulted in an advertising campaign partnering with famous hockey players such as Mark Messier. As the Hostess chip family rose and fell from power, only one chip now holds the Hostess name. A chip from a more civilized time. That is Hickory Sticks. While researching and discovering the best chip ever made, I looked into 4 different categories that someone looks into for buying a chips: flavor, design of the bag, price amount per chip, and shareability. Now we'll begin with the first thing you would notice walking down your grocery store aisle: the bag. Now please, just close your eyes and imagine with me for a second what this would be like. Imagine you're pushing your cart down the aisle thinking to yourself, me and my husband or my significant other are supposed to be watching a movie tonight and cuddling on the couch. I should get some chips for the occasion. You start looking at these bright colored bags with buckets of sour cream, a nice Photoshop picture of a thinly sliced potato turning into a chip, or some skeevy looking orange tiger who, if you saw in the back alley at night, you would probably avoid. Then you see it, a warm, almost nostalgic looking bag, the brown hickory wood grain, the bright bold yellows that spell out Hickory Sticks, and then you see the picture. It's not lying to you. It's showing you what is right on the bag. It's showing you thinly sliced potatoes into stick form, stuffed into a bag. It's nothing more, nothing less. That's all it is. And you pick it up and you put it into your cart and you know that you've made the right decision. There's something about this bag that just screams originality. And this time of conforming to the masses, it's nice to support something different. Now, arguably, the most important thing to consider when buying a potato chip is the flavor. Everyone has their favorite flavor, and I'm not trying to argue with them. I'm not trying to say that Hickory Sticks is the best flavor out there, but all I'm saying is it definitely deserves to be in the Potato Chip Hall of Fame. Taken from the survey from America, 41% of people voted their favorite flavor to be regular potato chips. 35% voted barbecue. 15% voted sour cream. The rest of the people voted various flavors. Now, my argument is the 41% of people who like and enjoy regular chips. Why do you like those regular chips? All you're eating for is the salt. Basically, you're eating potato-flavored salt. So why not enjoy the finer things in life? With Hickory Sticks? All Hickory Sticks is someone took a regular potato chip and made it better by 200% and cut them into sticks instead of chips. So why not enjoy the finer things in life with Hickory Sticks? The basic idea of a regular potato chip, except with a sophisticated taste of hickory. All Hickory Sticks is someone took a regular potato chip, made it 200% better, cut them into thinly sliced sticks, smoked them with hickory. Imagine if you're going to order a pizza. You wouldn't just buy the dough and eat a nice flavorless piece of bread. No, you order it with sauce, you order it with cheese, with meat, with pineapple, if you're a higher member of society. Now, I also understand it's difficult for Americans to enjoy these chips as they're rarely found out of Canada. That's why I am starting a petition on why Canada, as a government, should buy the secret hickory stick flavor and open up a government-run factories to pump this delicious tasting chip out to the rest. If you ask anybody what a stereotypical first world problem example would be, majority of people would be complaining about the air to chip ratio in a bag. Not many companies have solved the whole ratio except for the warlocks at Pringles who sold their soul to the devil for that kind of technology. But even those geniuses haven't solved the problems that countless people suffer each year, getting their hands stuck in the bottom of the tube while trying to get the last chip. Now, if you're a betting man, I'd suggest putting your money on the fact that I'm about to continue to talk about hickory sticks. Now, with the design of the hickory stick chip, instead of the chip, allowed hostess to put more chip into the bag, and thus having less air. I like to think of myself as someone that has a very average sized mouth. Take, for example, if you put 10 chips in your mouth, that's a pretty damn full mouth. Now, if you put 100 hickory sticks in your mouth can still fit, I don't know, probably another 200. The hickory stick chip has more surface area, thus having more salt and more hickory smoked flavor. So you're getting more flavor, but a little less potato in every bite. A standard bag of potato chips has 255 grams of chip, while the rest being air, while a hickory stick bag has 300 grams of pure ecstasy. The extra 45 grams can be used on countless different things, mainly eating, but I'm sure if you just try hard enough, you can find new things to do with hickory sticks. Now, the last topic that I find is one of the most important things to decide about when buying a bag of chips is who is eating the bag of chips. Is it a personal bag that you'll hide underneath your bed for months and sneak in a few bites now and then before you go to bed? Is it to pass around the fire with your friends or in the car during a long road trip? Is it the snack table at a swingers party? All these situations deserve different types of chips. Hickory sticks, however, are able to please the masses while still being able to be enjoyed privately. I think I can speak for the rest of my beloved rural Canadian boys that still know the feeling of being at an evening fire with your family and someone pulls out a hickory sticks bag and cracks open the bag and those little tiny crack sticks would go flying into the mouths of the children at the fire. The same feeling watching a movie in bed and you roll over to get comfortable and you feel something get stuck to your back. And so you reach down your back and you pick it off and you know it's a hickory stick that you forgot about. A little rogue, lonely hickory stick. And you spend the next 2 minutes deciding yourself if it's all right to eat this hickory stick or if you should just throw it out. In a world of uncertainty and randomness that keeps this crazy rock floating in space, is that hostess hickory sticks may not be world renowned or even known outside of the Great White North. But these little salty sticks of goodness is what makes up north here so great. It's a little extra bonus that reminds us that even the Americans don't have everything. It's something that we can all bond together. It's a little box of Timbits on a hockey trip. It's a nice big plate of poutine of real cheese curds. Or collecting Canadian Tire money. Or Nanaimo bars freshly made from the island. It's all these little things that keep us Canadians connected. It's a little salty snack that holds a dear It's all the little things that keep us Canadians connected. And this little salty snack that holds a dear spot in my heart. Not because of my patriotism, but because I truly enjoy these snacks as my favorite chip. And that's why I think that Hickory Sticks not only deserves to be in the Chip Hall of Fame, but it deserves to have a place in everybody's heart. And that's called the stomach. Also, it's sticks, not chips. I'm just really dumb.